So the last couple words means I'm going to speak English because that's the language we seem to be sharing here tonight on stage. What I did was at the start I introduced myself by my spirit name, which is Makwagishkat, which means bear day or bear in the daytime, one of the big black bears that's up north. My spirit name is very important. When we talk to the land, to the place and space around us, and to the time around us, that's included, by the way, this place, space, and time, that we introduce ourselves by our spirit name. I do have Cayugan DNA from my dad's side, who's status Cayugan. And on my mom's side, I'm German English, so I have these 3 different DNA spinning around inside me, and I like to acknowledge all of them. So when I speak to my ancestors, I speak to all my ancestors in this world. The rest of what I said talked about the land that we're standing on. It talked about the sun coming up, it talked about the moon, it talked about the water. The sun comes up in the east and it follows a path that describes how we are supposed to walk through life. Through the sky, sets in the west. And it says we should walk through life bringing warmth, bringing life, and bringing light to everything around us. That is what we should do as people. That's that invocation that this is how we are supposed to be. The other part talks a little bit about that moon circling this world that we're in. How it spins, our world spins, the moon goes around this earth, and how they share a symbiotic relationship. They share the light. The moon softens the light from the sun and sheds it on us, and she is always watching over us, that grandmother moon. A little bit more talks about the big water to the south of us, how that water takes its time to travel all the way up here and bless us by touching us and reminding us that water is essential for life. We must have it. So the next time it's snowing or raining, don't go, oh, that's bad weather. That's kind of almost culturally inappropriate, because that water has traveled a long way to remind you what is essential for life. This place and space and time we're in, this land that we're walking on, if we go back about 13,000 years, this area was covered by 2-kilometer thick walls of ice that all melted. And our people, not our people, I don't like to use that possessive word, the people who are here, the indigenous people, have been walking that land since those 13,000 years ago, have physically touched the actual land that we're walking on. Many different tribes, Huron, Haudenosaunee, the Ojibwe, the Cree, and this meeting place that we're in, Dakaranto, by the way, I think it's spelt wrong. I have to check that out later. This Dakaranto that we're here at tonight, this meeting place, is very important because many different tribes came here to gather and meet and share and trade. Socialize, all kinds of things. That is still happening today. I have to recognize, of course, that we're on the treaty land of the Mississaugas for the credit, and that we are privileged to stand here today. So when all these things come together, there's something important. This night is special. We're going into a new decade, like you said. That's quite amazing, actually. But the snow is coming, I guarantee you. I just checked weather radar. I didn't want to rely on my indigenous background, but I checked weather radar. It's going to snow. So maybe today, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, when you're walking through that snow, take a moment to turn and look behind you where your footsteps are. They tell you where you have been. In that snow, there's a traditional teaching about it that says, look at the pristine, beautiful place I have to walk in. Where do I want to put my footsteps? And who do I want to follow in my footsteps? We are mentors for all. So as this year begins, it is a happy new year. It's going to be a wonderful evening. So thank you for listening to my words. Miigwech.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I love that. It might be cold tonight, but we're here together, and we're lucky to be here together in this amazing city. So thank you so much. So we are going to begin tonight's program with our DJ skating party, sponsored by Tim Hortons, free coffee and hot chocolate. Check it out. And bringing the most positive vibes and the best hair I've ever seen here to the main stage is Montreal-based DJ, mixing classics, alternative hip-hop, and sounds from her Caribbean roots. Please welcome Nana Zen.
Hey, what's up, Toronto? How you guys doing? Are you guys ready for the new decade?